Hello, my lovely little coffee beans. I know that I'm looking a mess. I know that this is a weird way to start this vlog, especially since it's Tuesday and not Monday, but I didn't vlog at all yesterday, and I could lie to you guys and say that yesterday was just a really busy day and I had no time, but in reality yesterday was a really bad day for me emotionally and mentally, because full transparency, struggle with depression and anxiety, and I have for a long time, and some days are better than others and some days are worse than others, and yesterday just happened to be a bad day. So I didn't want to kind of put a happy face on and vlog through it. I kind of wanted to give myself the day off to just kind of cope with how I was feeling and validate the feelings that I was having and not just push them aside. So that's kind of what I did, and I didn't really even read yesterday. I didn't read at all yesterday, so there was nothing to update you with in that regard either. But if you are watching this and you also struggle with depression or anxiety or just anything else, I mean, that's just the plain and simple base of the things that I struggle with. But to keep this pretty short and not go into too much detail about it, but if you also struggle with depression and or anxiety, it's okay to take a day for yourself. It's okay to not be okay all the time, and your feelings are extremely valid, and you shouldn't let anyone invalidate how you're feeling, because it's how you're feeling, so they can't really know what you're going through. I guess that's what I wanted to say, but don't let anyone invalidate your feelings, and don't let anyone just say, oh well, you just need to cheer up or anything like that, because you know, they don't know. So, but to keep this short and all that stuff, we're just gonna move on now. Today is going to be a better day. The rest of this week is gonna be a good week. I have my coffee here, so it's already a better day than it was yesterday. And I will update you when hopefully I'm looking better than I am right now, out of my PJs, maybe with makeup on, maybe not. But I kind of just wanted to sit down before I got ready for the day and just talk to you human to human about some things and just be fully transparent about me and what makes me me. So, see you in the next clip. Okay, so I guess I lied in the last clip and said that I would look better in the next clip, but like, this is what we're working with still. No makeup on. I did change into actual clothing, but I did finish Deep and Dark and Dangerous. You can see little Stormy. Oh, she's so cute. Okay, but anyways, I did finish Deep and Dark and Dangerous by Mary Downing Hahn, and obviously I'm an adult now, and this is, well, I use that term loosely, but I'm an adult now, and this is a middle grade. I thought it was more YA because that's kind of what it's classified under, but if you're being technical, this book has 10-year-olds and 13-year-olds in it, so it's technically middle grade. And I would give it like a solid 3 stars. It didn't like blow me out of the water or anything, haha, pun intended, because this book deals with a lot of water. But basically this book is about a mystery surrounding the main character, Allie. She doesn't know. Okay, so Allie finds this box of things from her late grandmother's house, and she comes across this photograph of her mom and then her mom's sister, and there's a third girl in the picture, but all you can see is her arm and like a little bit of her hair. And she turns the photo around to see if there's maybe a description or anything on the back, and sure enough, there's her mom's name and her the mom's sister's name on the back, and then the last thing on it is a big T for the third person, the third girl in the photograph. So the whole time you're trying to figure out like who that third girl is and like why she was torn out of the photograph in the first place, and the only thing you know about her is that her name started with a T. And yeah, they go to the cabin where the photograph was taken for the summer. So I'm doing a really bad job of explaining this book, but basically Dulcie is the aunt's name, and she is a painter, an artist. So she invites Allie to go stay at the cabin with her and then her daughter Emma, and just for the whole summer. And Allie's mom has always been super protective of Allie and not wanted her to go anywhere or do anything, and it's also kind of like what happened in your past to make you so afraid that something's gonna happen to your daughter, so you're like thinking about that the whole time too. And yeah, so they go to the cabin, and then the girls come across this other girl named Sissy, and she's kind of rude, kind of like not all there, and she just kind of like disappears all the time. So you're just trying to find out like who Sissy is and what she has to do with all the other events that are going on, because she does have something to do with everything else that happened, but I'm not going to spoil it for you. But yes, I'd give it a solid 3 stars. It was enjoyable, it was a quick read, and yeah, that's about it. So I think I'm going to go to the bookstore now. I'm gonna go to Half Price Books before they close, and it's almost rush hour now, so I'm really like dreading driving there right now, but I kind of want to get out of the house, so I think I'm gonna go to the bookstore. Maybe I'll vlog while I'm there, or maybe not. I'm a little camera shy in public still, so bear with me. But if I buy anything, which I probably will, I'll do a little mini book haul when I get back. But other than that, I will update you when I start reading my next book, or when I get back from the bookstore, or both. So yeah, I'm gonna go to the bookstore now. Hello, I just ignore this on my lip. I just got to Half Price Books, and I did stop on my way here and got another Starbucks drink. This will be my second one of the day, but I did get a chai tea this time and not a coffee, so making progress there. But yes, I'm going to go into Half Price Books. They close in about 2.5 hours, so I should have ample enough time to pick out some good books. So I will update you when I get back. Maybe do a smooth little driving montage. But yes, I will update you with the books that I got when I get back home. And it's really awkward filming in this parking lot because there are a lot of cars around. But yeah, I'm just gonna do this. But anyways, I'm gonna go in here and then I will update you when I get back and I have a book haul to show you. Crazy at the bookstore and got more than I probably needed to get. But let me just quickly go through what I bought for you lovely lovelies. So the first, they all still have the price stickers on it, so you can see how much I spent if you want to do the math for yourself. I don't like this angle. Now I'm crooked. That's not a good look either. I don't know. I guess that's a little bit better. Okay, so I got The Winter People by Jennifer McMahon. And I've heard really good things about her other book, The Invited. And I think I want to do like a... Sorry, my cat's running around. I've heard a lot of good things about this book, so I'm excited to get to it. And then I got Dark Places by 𝓞𝓮𝓷. I just recently read Gone Girl, and I own Sharp Objects, but I did not own this until just now. So yes, I want to read all of her books. I have read The Grown Up by her as well. So I think she only has 4 published books, but correct me if I'm wrong. And then I got Universal Harvester by... Well, hello. Okay. And then I got Universal Harvester by John Darnielle. I really like this cover. Much shorter than I thought it was going to be, so that's pretty cool. Yeah. And this is just a mini, like, haul, a fast haul, so I'm not going to tell you what any of these books are about. Sorry if that bothers you, but I will try to link them all in my description box if you're interested in picking any of these up. And then I have Confessions by... I can't say the name without butchering it. And I actually just watched RivetingReads. I'll link her channel below. She did a video on horror written by female authors, and this was on that list, and I saw it there and I immediately picked it up. And then I got Jane Eyre by I can't believe I had to look for the author, by Charlotte Bronte. And I love this cover. I have read Jane Eyre before. I just thought this was like a super neat cover that I'd never seen before. It has deckled edges as well, which I thought was cool. And like the back is super pretty. So I had to get this. I really like Jane Eyre. It's probably one of my favorite classics of all time. So yes. And then I have The Shining Girls by Lauren Bukes, something like that. And I've been wanting to pick this up for like a super long time, and when I saw it there and that it was like in really good condition, you know, I had to grab it. And then I got this book. It's a nonfiction book. It's the only nonfiction that I got, but I have had my eye on it for a while, and it was only $2. Do you see that? I don't know if you can see. Yeah, $2. The Power of Introverts in a World That Can't Stop Talking. She's running. I don't know why. And then I got the last two Ruth Ware books that I don't have already. So In a Dark, Dark Wood and The Death of Mrs. Westaway. I'm going to be doing a video pretty soon where I read all of Ruth Ware's books. I don't know if I'm going to do it in publication order, but I really want to do a video where I read all the books that she's published in like 1 week or a few weeks or just in one vlog. So yeah, these are the last two books I needed because I already have, well, I've already read One by One. I actually liked it. I gave it 4 stars, but that was my first Ruth Ware. So there's these two. I have The Lion Game and The Woman in Cabin 10, and I'm pretty sure those are all of her books. But again, I could be wrong. But yes, these are the two that I needed to add to my collection, so I got them. And then I got Tangerine by 𝓞𝓮𝓵, something like that. I heard somebody talk about this on their channel, and it's supposedly like a really weird horror novel, and I've only heard the one person talk about it, but they obviously left a mark on me. I can't remember who talked about it, but if I can remember, I will leave, if I can find it, I will leave it in my description box down below. But yeah, I'm super excited, and it's in really great condition as well. It's a hardcover. The spine is really pretty. Like, look at that. Whatever, it's not gonna focus, but really pretty. And then the last book I got was The Perfect Mother by Amy Malloy, and I've really been wanting to read her other novel that came out fairly recently. Goodnight Beautiful, with the little butterfly wing on it, and I requested it on NetGalley and I got denied for it, so I planned on picking it up, but I haven't really seen it at a lot of bookstores. I could order it online, but you know, I don't know. It's still pretty pricey because it is like really new. I think this is her debut. I'm pretty sure this is her debut novel. Oh, and they have a little bookmark in there. That's cute. The Perfect Mother is her first novel. So yes, this is her debut novel, and then Goodnight Beautiful is her sophomore novel. So I really want to read both of them, probably back to back. So yes. I think I'm just going to pick up Tender is the Flesh next. So I'll let you know when I'm about 50% through that. Okay, hi. So last night I read, well, I guess I should say it's the next day, but last night I read like 16 pages of Tender is the Flesh, and I'm liking it so far. I think the commentary on like the fact that people are going crazy without meat, and like they think that the vegans are the ones who started this whole thing. I'm a vegetarian, just to like say that, but just like they're saying the vegans had something to do with this, and now they did the big transition where they started to breed humans specifically for consumption, kind of like, or exactly like they do with animals. And I'm just like, why not just not eat meat? Like, it's that simple. it seems like a no-brainer to me, but I don't know. But I'm really liking it so far, and I would have kept reading, but I did get like a headache last night and I didn't want to force myself to read because then it would have made it worse. So I just watched a few episodes of Atypical with my sister and then went to bed. And now I'm actually about to go live pretty soon on my channel. It'll be in my videos forever, so you can go back and watch it if you missed our live show. But we are going to be doing some live reading sprints on my channel for about 2 or 3 hours. And I think that'll be super fun. So, and also this is probably the best I've looked this whole vlog because I actually have makeup on. And, you know, I look somewhat put together. I mean, my hair still looks a mess, but I just took a shower, so it's still semi-wet. But anyways, I'm rambling now. I will talk to you guys probably after my reading sprints. Hello. Is this a good angle? I'm not sure. But I just got off my live show with Savannah, and I think I read about, well, I'm past page 100, I'm on 106. So I was on page 16, I think, when I started math. So I read 90 pages. I don't know. Editing Sarah, if I did that wrong, just put the right number up on the screen. But yes, and I'm still liking it, but it's not really getting to me the way that I wanted it to. I kind of wanted to be grossed out. I know that's like a weird thing to say, but I love horror, I love gore, so I don't know, it's just like not what I wanted or like what I'm craving. But like also, I don't know if I'm like trying to read it too fast and I'm just like missing things. But I think later on I'm actually gonna go back and listen to the first half again on audio and see if that gives me like a different experience, because I know that sometimes when I'm not really loving, like I'm liking this a lot, but when I'm not loving something, I will try to switch to a different format. So I'm just going to read / listen to the first half again, maybe while following along in the book, and then I will read the rest of it, and I should be done with this by tomorrow, so I'm really excited to finish it and to let you know my final star rating after I'm done. Hello. So it is now the next day. It is Thursday, and I ended up restarting Tender the Flesh last night, and I read it all in one sitting. So I think I'm gonna give it 4 stars. For some reason, I just don't want to give it the full 5 stars, and I'm not sure why. But if I think about it more and more, maybe I'll give it a 5 star after all. But as of right now, it's a 4 star. It was really good, and I liked the... I don't know why I'm not giving it a 5 star, but I liked it. It was short, but it was good. It was descriptive, and it didn't fully gross me out. I think that's why I'm giving it a 4 star and not a 5 star, but that also could just be me desensitized to like gore because of all the horror movies I watch. But yeah, that's why I'm gonna settle on a 4 stars, because it didn't really gross me out as much as I wanted it to. I know that's kind of weird, but yeah, so 4 stars to Tender the Flesh. And then I think the next book I'm gonna start will be Secret Santa, maybe, possibly. But my friend and I are going to go to a used bookstore in a few minutes and it's kind of dangerous, you know, because I've bought a lot of books in the past 2 days. So yes, my friend and I are about to go to the bookstore, and hopefully I won't buy too many things. Maybe I'll vlog while I'm in there, not really sure. But I just wanted to give you guys an update and let you know that I did finish Tenders of Flesh, and I'll be moving on to my next book. Okay, we're gonna try the new sugar plum macchiato.
Dang, yours does look better now.
Yeah, because you mixed yours.
That's a bummer.
It looks like this. I'm gonna mix it before I drink it, obviously, but I think it's gonna be terrible. What do you think?
I mean, similar to what you think. Definitely not good.
Okay, let's
berries and espresso doesn't make sense to me.
True.
You're mixing.
Look at it, it's like gray. Okay. You didn't even mix it.
I don't want to mix it yet. I want to try just the syrup.
Okay.
Okay, you're right. This is mainly ice.
I mean,
Duncan's got to chill out on the ice.
True. I pour like a whole cup of ice in there.
This looks like the food that they give on the tray in Ned's Declassified. That similar color. Yeah. It smells really good. Yes, it does.
It kind of smells like Trix.
Yeah.
But like, also then you get like that hint of coffee at the very end, and it's like, ugh, never mind.
Okay. Bon appetit. No.
The aftertaste is like really bad, but your first
It tastes toxic. The way I could describe it is like
sweet, but like
espresso chemical spill. Like if a chemical factory was next to an espresso factory and both of them blew up and the liquid merged together on the street, like seeped into the sewer, and they cupped it up in way too much ice. That's what it tastes like.
Whoever came up with this drink needs to be fired immediately.
Horrible. I mean, like, I'm not judging their character, but
I am.
So. I'm mad that I spent money on it though, so I'm gonna finish it.
I mean, I'll definitely finish it, but if I got like a large or a medium, it would be over.
This should have come with whipped cream and sprinkles.
Sprinkles.
Is this their version of? Remember when Starbucks did the unicorn drink?
Yeah, I never tried it. Did you?
No.
No.
But it was coffee and berry, right?
I don't think it was coffee.
It wasn't coffee?
No, I don't think so.
Oh.
I'll have to look it up.
It was like a berry milkshake then, maybe?
Maybe more like, yeah. I mean, I heard that was gross, but it was aesthetically pleasing, like looking at it. Okay, anyways, that was our little taste test for you. Don't get the sugar plum macchiato from
Don't
Dunkin'
spend your money
Donuts.
on it.
I
If
mean,
you're gonna go there.
I'm pretty sure sane people wouldn't order it, but we just wanted to try it.
had to know because it was purple.
And we were like berries and coffee.
And other people have tried it and told me not to.
Anyway, goodbye. This will be my final update for my vlog for the Scary Little Christmas-a-thon. I don't really remember the last time I checked in with you guys. I think it was Friday night, but I have read a few things since then. I just didn't update the vlog. But let's just quickly go over what I read this week. So first up, we have Deep and Dark and Dangerous, and I gave this 3 stars, and I used it. I kind of flipped around my original TBR to kind of fit all of the challenges. So I did all of the challenges, just it's not the same books that were in my TBR video. But this, I actually ended up picking for 2 of the prompts. So read a ghost story, or Fright Christmas, read a ghost story, and then Do You Hear What I Hear? Read a book set in a remote location, because they do stay in a cabin for a lot of this book that's kind of like in the middle of nowhere. So, and then the next book I read, which I'll have to put up on the screen, is Tender as the Flesh. I returned this to the library already, so I don't have the physical copy anymore. I ended up using this book for the last prompt, Home for the Horror Days, which is to read any horror book on your TBR, and that's been on my TBR for a while, so I used it for that prompt. But I gave this book a 4-star. The only reason I'm not giving it a 5-star is because it wasn't nearly as gross as I thought it would be. And excuse my bookshelves right there, I know they're horrible looking, but I'm currently rearranging all of them. And then next up is Secret Santa by Andrew Shaffer. I think it's Shaffer. But this book I ended up giving I haven't even really thought about it yet. I think it'd be like more of a 3.5 leaning towards 4, so probably like a 3.75 if we're getting technical. But I did enjoy this book. It just didn't blow me out of the water, and it took a turn that I didn't think it would take, and that kind of made me not love it. If you've read the book, you probably know what I mean. But yes, I ended up using this for 2 prompts. I used it for Deck the Hells, read a book featuring an exorcism or evil entity. There is an evil entity in this book. And then for the prompt, Here Comes Santa Claus, that's the other one. I used this prompt for Here Comes Santa Claus as well, which is to read a book featuring or with a abduction or kidnapping, and there was, even though it was a very small part of the book, there was an abduction in this, so that counts for those 2 prompts. And then the next book I read was, or I started Kin by Kealan Patrick Burke on Sunday, because I didn't read anything on Saturday. I don't even know if you can see that. Wow. I got like, you can't even see it, but I got to page 40 before I realized that I was not going to finish this before the readathon ended, so I ended up picking up Anna and the Apocalypse on Scribd. No, it was through Libby. So I ended up picking Anna and the Apocalypse. And I used this book for the prompt, I Saw Mommy Killing Santa Claus, which is to read a book with red on the cover. And I read that and I really enjoyed it, so I think I would give it like a 4-star or even a 5-star. It was really enjoyable, funny and gross at the same time. So I think I'm leaning more towards a 5-star rating for that one, maybe a 4.5, but I really enjoyed it. It was quick and easy to get through. After that, I started listening to, what is it called? The 12 Days of Christmas Horror by Rick Wood on Scribd. That one I actually did listen to on Scribd, and I only read half of it. Part of it was because I knew that I wouldn't be done with it before midnight hit, but if I was enjoying it, then I would have just gone over and still counted it, but I wasn't enjoying it. I got through half of it and it was meh, so I didn't have any reasons to keep pushing further with that one. It kind of disappointed me, so I can't really give that one a rating. That is all of the books I read, and I had a lot of fun doing this readathon this week. Hopefully me and my co-hosts will be able to do it next year with maybe some different prompts, maybe some of the same prompts, who knows. But it was really, really heartwarming to see everyone's posts of their TBRs and what they were reading currently, and just how excited they were for this readathon. And it really warmed my heart, and I really appreciate everyone who participated. Even if you didn't, I appreciate you for watching this video, and that's it for me. Bye!